Hey, Shalom. All praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and to the elders, a great millstone that rule well through the scriptures. Peace to the 144,000 and the rest of the hopeful elect. I'm the brother Kaya from GMS Indianapolis, a branch of Indiana. The other camp is GMS Gary. And I just want to do something quick in regards to this whole presidential debate thing. I didn't see it exactly when it came out. I watched it the next day. Me personally, I ain't really got no interest in it. I know, I know it's all folly, but, just to be up on things, just to, stay in the know, I watched it, I watched what I can, I watched like the first 5 minutes, and then I watched, a couple little clips, like as you see right now today, as you seen the clip, you got some people calling, some Democrats calling for Biden to step down, some calling for him to stay. It's confusion, and it's what's the word I'm looking for? It's division, right? And Yahweh Shai said, he said, "What, a kingdom divided against itself cannot stand." So that word 66 times. Right. It's Matthew 12:26. It says, "And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself." Yeah, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, he is Satan and the devil. He's the representation of Satan on earth. Okay? And he's divided against himself. All right, all these political issues, all these, you got the far right and the far left. And they want to kill each other. It says, how shall then his kingdom stand? Right, in this kingdom, America, Babylon, whatever you want to call it, it's how can it stand? Like, how can it maintain? All right, it's collapsing within itself. So I want to grab, let me see.
As I reset this bridge,
Let me see.
Start now.
Ecclesiastes 10 and 16. It says, "Woe to thee, O land, when thy king is a child." Right? So that word woe means destruction, or look, it's a bad situation. So it's a bad situation when your leader, when your ruler is a child. Now, let's look up that word child.
Copy.
Child, a servant. Okay, it says a boy, lad, a servant, a youth. But in this context, it is a servant. See, Esau Edom is a servant. All right? That's why in the same Ecclesiastes, it says, is it the same chapter? Look, you go to verse 7. "I have seen servants upon horses," and riding upon the horse represents power. It represents rulership, leadership. It says, "I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth." And that's us, the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. We are not in a position of elevation in mass, as a whole. But Esau Edom is. And he's a servant. He's a child. And when you have those type of individuals as leaders, as children, Slacky, not as children, but these children as leaders, then you are you're in a dreadful state. All right, you're in a bad case.
Getting ready to go through shortly.
It says,
there will be one sea flute that hasn't even started.
I'll read 16 again. "Woe to thee, O land, when thy king is a child, and thy princes eat in the morning." Right. So instead of them worried about the welfare of the people, they worry about themselves. See, as this economy has been falling, right, and hyperinflation, these princes, these rulers, whether it's the senators, the governors, mayors, or these oligarchs, these Elon Musk, these Bill Gates, all right, these CEOs of different companies, the Boeing CEO, their bonuses and their paychecks has increased. All right. See, they eating in the morning. Verse 17, blessed art thou, O land, when thy king is the son of nobles, and thy princes eat in due season for strength and not for drunkenness, right? And that's what the kingdom of heaven is going to be, all right? It's going to be ruled by the sons of nobles. Who are the nobles? All right, nobility, noble basically going to princely in rank. So the Bible says we should be a nation of kings and priests. So we are the noble, all right? So let me jump. This is Isaiah, the 2nd chapter. What is it? 3rd chapter. Look, I can start at the top. It says, "For behold, the Lord Yahweh of hosts doeth take away from Jerusalem and from Judah the stay and the staff, the whole stay of bread and the whole stay of water." Right. So the support, all right, the support of food. So basically it's going to be a famine. It says the mighty man and the man of war. Right. So now you're going to have a lot of cowards. See, the Lord has weakened the mighty men. All right. There ain't no mighty men like that. Hell, it's a total lack of testosterone in the earth. You know, men don't stand up and die for what they believe in the way they used to. Okay. It says the judge and the prophet and the prudent and the ancient, the captain of 50 and the honorable man and the counselor and the cunning artificer and the eloquent orator. See, you don't have good speakers anymore. It says, and I will give children to be their princes, and babes shall rule over them. All right, and that happened amongst our own people. All right, Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson. All right, they don't make the wisest decisions as it pertains to, they sellouts. All right. And then also the heathens ruling over us, the Bidens, and look, he's a babe, all right. Let me see. Look up babe.
What?
Wantonness in the Hebrew, Thalawalayim. If I'm saying that correctly. Wantonness, caprice, vexation. Look, delusion. See? These people are deluded. Even Trump, man, some of the shit he say. You be like, he better than Biden, but, you be looking like, well, damn, this nigga, he ain't got it all either. Look, caprice. All right? Vexation, concretely, a tyrant. Right? So look, you got tyrants ruling over you, man. They just passing laws, just imposing on your freedoms, and it's all leading up to the MOT to the B. At the end of the day, I don't know what they calling me. Don't be calling me. So like, I'm at work. It says, verse 4, and I will give children to be their princes, and babes shall rule over them, and the people shall be oppressed, everyone by another, and everyone by his neighbor. Yeah, everybody through. Everybody getting over on each other. Everybody scamming each other, right? Yahweh Shai said it. He said, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. All right, the child shall behave himself proudly against the ancient. Yep, disrespectful kids, it used to, when I was coming up, you didn't curse in front of adults, or older people or elderly. You ain't talk back to adults or, Well, now, see, I just seen some, they had a teenager fighting a grown woman, beating her down too. It says, and the base against the honorable, right? So let me jump to, I could jump to this right here. see. It's Job 30. See, I didn't know it was the verse 1. It says, this is Job 30 and 1. But now they that are younger than I have me in derision. All right? Who are younger than us? All right? Who is he talking about? What do you mean by that? All right? It says, whose fathers I would have disdained to have set with the dogs of my flock, right? So he's talking about Esau, Edom. He's talking about the so-called white man. He wouldn't even allow them to sleep amongst the dogs. Now, why is that, you say? Think about it. Why would he not allow that particular people to be around his dogs? You know, those people have a high sexual affinity for dogs. Verse 2, yeah, whereto might the strength of their hands profit me, in whom old age was perished? For want and famine they were solitary, fleeing into the wilderness in former time, desolate and waste. Now this is going into their caveman history. See, that wasn't tens of thousands of years ago, 20,000 years ago, a million years ago. No, this was during the fall of the Western Roman Empire, leading into the Byzantine Empire, the Holy Roman Empire, and the Dark Ages, known as the Middle Ages. That was a 1,000-year period, all right, from 20-something AD to around 1330, going into 1400, okay, AD, all right, which was what? The Renaissance, the rebirth. What is the rebirth? What do rebirth mean? Re means again, birth means alive. So they was coming back into power. They was coming back into rulership. They had fell out of power and rulership. It says, who cut up mallows by the bushes and juniper roots for their meat. They were driven forth from among men. They cried after them as after a thief. See, because around this time, everyone knew who you were. You were the devil, right? That same thing when Cain said, he said, he told the Most High, my punishment is too great. Everybody that see me will kill me. And then the Lord said, no, he put a mark on them that, they wouldn't kill him. So they went, the nations went back into this mindset and understanding, knowing that you was the devil. You was a scoundrel, a knave. All right. That's what Joe Biden middle name Robert mean. Robert, a scoundrel, a wicked person. It says, they were driven forth from among men. They cried after them as a thief. I read it in the NIV. They were banished from human society, shouted at as if they were thieves. Yeah, he is a thief. Caught red-handed, crimson, going to the word criminal. Yeah, because he's the true red man. You know? Oh, and in this summer, it be hot at my job. Oh, they be so red, boy. They be red. Like, they literally be red. But, yeah, so if you forced from human society, where you going to live at? Where you going to be? Using the caves. All right, so it says, verse 6, see, to dwell in the cliffs of the valleys, in caves of the earth, and in the rocks. See, this is your history. This is your history right here in the Bible. But properly applied, too. Not with all the lies you add with it. It says, among the bushes they brayed, under the nettles they were gathered together. They were children of fools. Yeah, children of base men. They were viler than the earth, right? Because your philosophy, everything you believe in, your doctrine is it's nasty, it's disgusting. It don't lead to life. It don't lead to a better situation. All right, it's just it's cancer. It's parasitic. It's It says, and now am I their song? Yeah, I am their byword. So here it is. You the piece of shit, but now you in charge, and you talking about us. They abhor me. They flee far from me, and spare not to spit in my face. Yeah, that's how they treat us, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, the princes of the earth. Hell, the princes of the power, the princes of the Most High. And here it is, you the on the bottom of my hill is where you exist. Inside joke. Anyway, with that, Lord willing, this was the edifying lesson to the whole free elect. All praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakodash, Shalom.